on this episode of The Rural Golfer.
We had an incredible run this year on the show. We have been everywhere in North America, from Texas. I ain't gonna shoot right over you.
Hell yeah, man. He's not gonna shoot right over because he missed.
Minnesota. We have fun when we play golf together, Rocco and I do.
That's what we're gonna do forever.
Twice across to Canada. I'm in the international arena at Spruce Meadows on a horse. We met the most exciting people. I thought it was a big joke, but that's serious.
That's serious.
That's serious business.
Serious.
Saw guys that throw ropes for a living. I'm keen to learn about all this today. I want to know everything. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do any of it. Guys that catch crabs.
The things I look at when I'm out here are the pictures people that work indoors look at on their calendars.
I was even on a horse 4 times, and I don't even like horses. He's got reverse. We're going to show you some of our favorite things that happened this year.
The Rural Golfer rolls your way next.
Fort Stockton, Texas. It's an interstate stop most drive by without, well, stopping. But for those who do, they're likely to find a quaint little town the McAllisters call home.
Growing up, I think what was really a lot of fun about it was being the home type community, family, your friends, and our day was spent outdoors.
We're at Farm Links today. This is one of the greatest turf experimental places in the whole United States for sure. Could be in the whole world.
The golf course, Farm Links, is truly the world's first research and demonstration golf course. Research because there were a lot of different companies, including ourselves, that we would actually do formal research on, and then demonstration of some of the coolest technologies out there.
Pretty neat how that does that, isn't it?
And the payoff for their research and demonstration has resulted in Purcell Technologies being regarded as one of the biggest innovators in the agronomy industry.
Robert Thomas Burns, Bullet.
Mark Huber, Stent.
Andy Davidson, Sid, and then there's variations of that. Tel Aviv Sid. Sid Vicious. Squidney and Android.
John Buckner, Bucky, B-U-C-K-Y.
Disco Dennis.
Squeaky.
Alaskan Dave.
And Fiddler.
J.D. Grady.
Brother James.
Used to caddy with no shoes on.
Golf ball.
Reptile.
The Hinte.
Dog Shock.
Big Lee.
Downwind Vic.
Ox.
They're in a little fraternity. And the fraternity is so closed that if they went by their normal name, everyone would know their normal name. How long has this tournament been going on?
This is our 19th.
This is your 19th event, and what is this tournament called?
McAllister Invitation. We do a 2-day bird hunt.
Bird hunt?
Wednesday and Thursday. And we always schedule this event during the dove season. We want to bring them in here, have a big feast of food and atmosphere, and the bird hunting.
I ain't gonna shoot right over you.
Hell yeah, man. He's not gonna shoot right over because he missed.
Shoot right over you. When they come over the shed, you may not notice it, but I'm quick as lightning. Get on them. Like a flash. If there's any expert, shooters out there, maybe they can watch my form. No need to see the evidence. We'll put that in the rue bag right here. Rue bag.
So Elk, we have a little tradition here at Grieve Family Winery. Every year, after we harvest the grapes, we start the press with the traditional press. And we're gonna do it old school with our toes.
Let's do this. All right, I'm ready to get into this, Grievey.
I'd like it. You gotta get to the edges.
The process is relatively simple. We squish the grape and we press them, then we put it in specially made barrels and we age it for 7 or 8 months, and then we bottle it. So it's a simple process.
Family tradition! Family tradition!
Do I really want either one of those 2 guys treading my grapes? No way, I know where their feet have been.
Terrific. We are dedicated to finding passion. And boy, did we ever find it. We go around the country and we find people with passion about golf and why they love it so much. EQ is probably one of the most passionate guys that we could find. You've not got much to work with here golf-wise.
That's correct. I'm trying to hit a golf ball with no feet and one hand.
I love the sport from the very first time I ever saw it. I'm from Louisiana, and I'm from a time when really and truly blacks were not encouraged to be a part of golf.
102. I don't believe it. I play at least twice a week. I look forward to it from day to day. I'm thankful that things are going the way they are.
Golf lets you be yourself without the inhibitions. I just lost a leg, big deal. I can still do the things I love to do. Takes me a little longer, but I can do them.
You guys do this every day?
Yeah.
Every day.
It's for a living.
We have a lot of fun. We get about from 4 to 12 guys out here putt for about 3 or 4 hours, almost 5 days a week.
What do you have? Maybe 1/100th of 1% that ever become a pro athlete? Well, this is about as close as you can get without ever doing it. When you're coming up 18 with a chance to win the tournament, you feel it just like the player does. And that's a hell of a feeling.
Golf's always so important to me, so it was, things, God tended to put things in my life for me to play golf.
I'm a turf guy. I feel like I'm in the know, and I didn't know this place existed. There's so many things that have come out of this property that you guys have discovered. Your laboratory of such, you've got 21 different grasses on the golf course. You see which ones work where, and you pass that along to the public. How do they make a new strain of grass?
Well, sometimes they can manipulate it in the lab, but most of the time these selections are taken out. There's a big sod farm or a big field, and you see these off types or different varieties, and they'll go out and they'll make a selection. Now the key to that is will that grass remain stable in that state, or will it change back to what it originally was?
I see.
They spend a lot of time and a lot of years of watching these plants and making sure a lot of times that they remain stable.
As strides in turf management continue, specialists capitalize on the market's most cutting-edge products and are doing so with Mother Nature in mind.
Are they reducing water usage? Are they reducing pesticide usage? Are they, have a difference in mowing frequency? Do they also, provide you better shade tolerance or traffic tolerance or any of those variables? So that's why we're selecting some of these different grasses.
Those who have the hunger to play better,
That's perfect.
to swing better, outdrive the best like no other, also possess the appetite to obtain the tools to get there. The golf professionals at globalgolf.com have come up with an innovative means to feed that hunger.
Ed's created something that has tremendous value to golfers because they can get their equipment easily and cheaper.
I would see clubs in the pro shops that people couldn't get rid of, people traded in. So I said, well, if I can find a market for those pre-owned clubs.
All right, next stop on the farm, organic stuff. Big in California, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
People out here are very, very environmentally sensitive. They're probably the leaders of everywhere, wouldn't you say?
I would say that we're probably the most progressive.
In an ever-changing and more mindful world, living organically is seemingly the new norm.
I think that there was a great shift in grape growing and a great shift in wine making in the 1950s. And the reason for that was the nuclear age. The agrochemicals were coming on at that point in time, and people thought, gosh, it's so much easier to come through here and spray to get rid of that pest that might be a problem down the line.
Well, here we are in Monaghan, Texas with my friend Ross Rourke. Ross and I have been friends for 15, 20 years, and I've never been here. Why is this place capable of creating 69 World Championships in halter-horse training?
69 official on the books. I think the most important thing about our program is consistent.
Consistent.
We do it 6 days a week.
They don't mess around here. One would think that if I was doing a golf show, I would be in the driver's seat. Our show, not so much. Everyone has their fears of different things. And I could probably live the rest of my life without being on a boat or a horse. I'm a natural. Whoa, 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 hey, whoa, hold the bus, hold the bus, hold the bus.
There you go.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's fun to see him out of his element because he's such a confident guy.
Hey, this is your course. I'm out of here. Okay. I was going to do that. I can't do it. I go that way. I hardly ever miss. If I go this way, like left-handed, I never hit him. Is there any?
Just
Should
kind
I
of
dangle it in there a little bit?
Ease into it. Ease into it. Don't jump in.
I'm more worried about being on the horse than I'm worried about the glove. I got a lot going on here. So now I'm doing this motion.
That's pretty close. Turn it over. There you go, you got it.
If I had to be in here for a long time, I'd get a Tempur-Pedic. It's embarrassing when I get beat in the show, and I got guys that sell clubs wanting to beat me. I got girls doing flips that want to beat me.
And nobody can get there, can they?
It's tough. If I didn't have this remote control horse here, this could be a little bit more difficult than what we did today.